Okay guys, so welcome back to some more of our Planet Zoo career mode stuff that we've been working on. So I have been really working hard on the animal welfare in the whole entire zoo. And I think I've pretty much got everything to where it needs to be. The only thing I'm doing now is I think I have to wait until the protesters leave, and I believe they are all leaving. Because what I did is I went through and I took care of all the animals and got their welfare all up. As you can see, they're all pretty good now. The only thing is we're working on I really don't care about this power source thing that it keeps telling me about. There is a lot of litter in the zoo, and I'm guessing I need some more caretakers to take care of that. And some more zookeepers because their work zones are not working out for them. So I'm gonna put them all in no work zones because I don't like to put them in the work zones because then they only go to their work zone and then they don't work anywhere else. So some animals can become mistreated and not, like taken care of. So we're gonna take the work zones out and we're gonna put in a few more caretakers because obviously we need some people to start cleaning up these freaking littered up places around here. And I'm gonna put in a few more keepers as well because the keepers obviously are not doing their job. So we're gonna need plenty more. And it's telling me a lot of the staff rooms are not accessible for some reason. Yeah, I can't access an accessible staff room. So what I'm going to do is when we build this new habitat, which we're probably going to have to do next, I'm going to put some staff rooms and stuff back there. So as you can see, we have 4 protesters left in the zoo, and those are in the animal welfare. So if you go to the animal welfare little thingy, the red will be the protesters. And right now I'm not seeing any protesters. They're all leaving the zoo, as you can see. There's 4 left in the zoo. Protesters are leaving. So once they leave the zoo, we should have our completed bronze star. So you guys go on out of here. Yeah, the animals are being taken care of. Get on out. So one thing I also did is I got rid of the mandrills, the animals in the zoo, because the mandrills were placed. Oh, here we go. Good. We finally got the bronze zoo.
Thank you. It's such a relief not to have the sound of those protesters in my ears all the time. I wouldn't mind so much if they paid to get in. Still, despite those losses, my accountants tell me you've hit the profit forecast. Good news, my friend. This month, you get paid.
Okay. So we reached our bronze little thingy-majig. But like I was saying before I got interrupted by apparently our new boss, I got rid of all the mandrills, and these are the baby mandrills that I couldn't get rid of. I released all the mandrills to the wild because they were in this small little habitat and they wanted a lot of enrichment items to climb on, and I cannot do that for them because they started climbing on them and getting out and just leaving their enclosure. So I thought, you know what, I'll just get rid of them and I'll put some different animals in there that are kind of popular. So I put a couple of the I know they're in this habitat because I didn't realize it until it was too late, but I put a couple of these Nyalas, these things here, the Nyalas. I did a couple of those. I put those in that habitat where the mandrills were. So we need to work on a silver right now. We need to adopt and place a grizzly bear, have 14 habitat species in the zoo, and have at least 1,600 guests. So I got rid of a bunch of habitats. Actually, I also got rid of the hyena exhibit as well, because the hyena was not doing good at all. It had no space in its exhibit, so I think what I want to do now is, of course, we're going to place the grizzly bear in, and I know they had left us a couple spaces here to put in some animals. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna take this path here and we're going to extend this path out. Because we definitely want to go up here to this new land area. So we can start adding some more animals into the zoo. So I don't know where this path exactly is. I guess it's this one. Yeah. We're going to widen it out to where they have it. And we're going to get started on elevating the path. And there we go. Okay, so now the guests can come up here to this area. And I'm going to fill it all in here. And we're going to start building an exhibit up here. Because they want us to get a grizzly bear. So let's go to the Animal Trading Center. And we need a grizzly bear. So where are you, grizzly bear? There you are. We have a female here, a male here. Let's get the female with the points, and then we'll get the male here with the cash. We want to and we can go ahead and start making them an enclosure up here on the mountains. So I think what I might do is I might do 2 enclosures and separate them, because I'm gonna need to put multiple animals up here in this area that I found out. So we're gonna put the grizzly bear habitat up here, and then we're gonna put another habitat up here. We're gonna like do a small animal maybe. Actually, I don't know, that might not be big enough. Yeah, that might not be big enough. I'm thinking we might just only be able to get one up here. So let's just do one. And we'll put a habitat gate in. And then we will change this to glass here, so that the people can see through. And we're also gonna want to raise it as well, because I found that the animals can escape if you don't have it up at least 4 meters or something like that. I don't know. But we have our barrier here, so let's grab our animals out of the trading center. And we will send these grizzly bears into their new habitat. Okay, so adopt and place a grizzly bear, increase their overall welfare to 80%. And then we'll need 14. We have 7 habitat species in the zoo, so we're gonna need a lot more when we have a little bit of space to do this. But they have left us a few more. Actually, I did clear out the hyena exhibit, and I'm thinking I might could put an animal in there where the hyena was. So the hyena was right here, but it didn't have enough space. So I think if we get some little animals in here, it should work. Let's actually take the mandrills and put them in this exhibit here. I think we'll do that. And we will see if they will stay in here. If they escape again, then I'm probably just going to keep them in the trade center. But I can do that. I don't know if that will count as like another habitat species, but we will see. Alright, so I think our grizzly bears might be in the zoo. Yes, there they are. Okay. So we need to increase their overall welfare. They need hard shelter, they need less long grass, less soil, and more short. So let's go some short grass. Obviously. and put that in here for the bears. I'm hoping that the exhibit is big enough because they don't give us a bunch of space over here. Okay, we could put some more rock in. There we go. Now it seems to be good for them. Okay, so we need some more plants. So let us do some plants from Tundra, Hygeia, and Temperate. And I usually just go down the line and I will pick one, set it in, and if they like it, then I will keep it. If not, then I will get rid of it and go to the next one. I also removed a bunch of plants as well from the other habitats because apparently they did not seem to like those. There was a bunch of plants that were just randomly placed in there that I don't know why they were there, but they were. So I decided to take those out. Oh, you don't like these. Okay. I decided to take those out of the exhibits because it helped with their overall happiness as well. More plant and tree coverage. Okay. Oh, they really have some specific stuff that they like, apparently. I don't want to put too many of these big trees, though. Because, I don't know, I feel like putting too many of the trees is probably not a good idea, but I guess we'll put some more of these. Since apparently they like the trees. I need to run some plants, really. Some plants would help. You like these? Yeah, you like these. Okay. We'll do some of these. Pretty bushes. Although, I have said before, I am terrible at decorating habitats, to be honest. I just place things randomly around until their health bars are in the green. There we go. Alright, so now we need to work on their habitat here. So we have a few enrichment items that we can post up here. Very nice. And also I want to put some... Oh, I'm not seeing any food or water. Oh, duh, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay. So they want a hard shelter, of course. We can do that as well. Where we got some hard shelters here. These I have found are the best in terms of hard shelters because they all like them and they all seem to have it work out pretty well with those, so I just keep those in there. Okay, and then they're gonna need water pipe for some water, and I don't see the food anywhere though. Oh, there we go. Food tray. Okay. Okay, we're good. These guys are great. Now I want to go ahead out here and I want to add some staff area, possibly, if I can. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not. I might could take it out from here. Yeah, I can't. Okay. Well, I've got to make some staff areas somewhere. Because they can't get to any of their facilities, so we really got to do something about that. There was another area, I think, where they left to be created. Yes, there's another area here for another exhibit. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to make this a part exhibit over here, and then part, like, staff area over here. So let's start with the path. It actually... Okay, yeah, it is connected. Alright. So we want to put the same path here. And we'll have it going a little bit smaller. And we'll have it going this way. That way they can come around to the exhibit and see it. And then we will have the staff pathing going this way. And then we will put some facilities right out here because I feel like if it's far enough away, they won't be able to see it. Alright, so what can they not get to? Who's escaped? Alright, the mandrills are escaping. Again. So, unfortunately, they are not going to be in this little exhibit here. So we need to take all the mandrills... and send them to the Trade Center. Unfortunately, you guys are not going to be able to be at that exhibit. I thought it was going to work out for you guys, but I guess it isn't. So we can put something else in here. And I would suggest something probably small. So let's go to the animal adoption area. Any species. And we want something small. Because this is a small area. So we can't exactly have a big animal in there. I think I might want to do a game spot. Don't think I have any of those yet. Let's see. Do we have any of those? Yeah, we don't have any of those, so let's get a game spot from the animal area. There's only females, so we'll grab this one and we will put it in here. I'm pretty sure I said send all of the mandrills to the animal trading center, but I guess it just didn't listen to me. The only problem is that if they're not old enough, then they actually won't be able to be adopted or anything, or sent off, released into the wild. So I probably should have waited until they grew up before I did that. Because now they're just going to be stuck in the trade center forever. So... That stinks that they're going to be in there, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So we have our GameSpot here, who looks to be pretty good. Just needs some more, well, more soil. I'm sorry, but you're going to the trade center. You can't stay in here. Not with the GameSpot, unfortunately. Alright, so we need less soil, more sand. That's fine. Okay, apparently you need like all sand. So I guess we will get rid of all this stuff. For some sand. Which it doesn't make sense because the hyenas, of course, were the ones that were in this exhibit first. So we'll get less soil. Okay, where is the soil that I'm not seeing in here in this exhibit, Giemsbach? Because I clearly am not seeing any more soil. There we go. It was up there. I don't like how this up here is counted as this exhibit. It's really weird to me. Alright, so you've got good plant coverage, all that stuff, enrichment of course, so we will need to do that. I love how I was working with the bears and then all of a sudden I just came over here to the Giemsbach and was just like, now I'm working with this one. Water. And some food. Okay. You are good to go, my friend. And we have 9 habitat species in the zoo. We have our grizzly bear with the correct amount of animal welfare. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone and continue with this other exhibit that I was working on up here. Since the grizzly bear is all good. So we're going to do our exhibit up here. Let us do another brick one. I feel like the brick is pretty sturdy, stays around a lot longer, so my goal here I think is going to be to grab the hyena again. I didn't want to take any animals out of the zoo because I know they put them in there to help you out. So I want to possibly put the hyena back in. I just needed it to have a bigger exhibit than it had before. So let's make these, of course, glass so people can see through. And then we will adopt an animal to go in here. But first I want to put some more facilities up for my workers, of course. So let's just see. Diseased animal. Okay, the warthogs apparently have gotten diseased. So we need to have a vet come in here somewhere. It's called a vet. Into the habitat to see if we can figure out what's going on with the warthogs and why they're diseased. I did some research, but I don't know if it's actually even doing anything. Oh, it did. Okay, I just had to click on it. I was doing some research for the tortoises. I think I will make you do research on this disease now. So let's go to the tortoises and see if we can actually, instead of worrying about researching them anymore, we should probably get them some more enrichment items. The only reason I did the research was because of the enrichment items, to be honest. Because they didn't have any and they needed some, and I wanted their welfare to go up. So let's go to the tortoise. Yeah, we've got some more stuff now. Good. So this should help with the enrichment. Good. That's good. That's what they needed. Okay. So they're all good now. Now we need to get back over here. Now what do the staff people need? Okay, apparently nothing now, but I'm going to put some stuff for the staff over here because I just think that they're needed. So we need a keeper hut. Let's put a keeper hut here. And I need a staff room. Yes, I need a staff room. All we have is really keeper huts in the African theme. I guess I will put a staff center here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too concerned with how things look. And a workshop. There we go. Okay, that's far enough away. Guests shouldn't be bothered by it. Okay, so now we need more animals. And there was a male hyena that was here. So, oh yeah, I forgot it needs power. Okay. Of course they're turned around backwards. Of course they are. Some of this stuff, man, I get so frustrated with. Okay. So now we have 10 species and we need to have 14. Wow, we have a lot of work to do. A lot of work and not much space. So I'm going to do the hyena's wellness here, because I believe we've been going on for a long time. I've just been sitting here playing, honestly. This is just what I do off screen. No, I don't talk to myself, but sometimes I do. Okay, so let's do more short grass. It says it's calculating. It still says that the hyena doesn't have much space that it needs. That's really weird. More soil. I guess I could make it a little bit more space over here. I just didn't think they actually needed that much space, to be honest. Okay, so is that big enough for you now? Because seriously, you need a lot more space than I thought you did. And I know it looks horrible. Needs less sand. I feel like this might be okay. I could potentially move it out more here, I guess. Like, you guys are being... I mean, there's literally one hyena in this one little area, and it needs so much space. Okay. Let's do this. Connect this here. Should still be on the cliff. Okay. Now. Please tell me you have enough room now. Like, this could be way better. Wow, are you serious? You don't have enough room with all this space here. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm not gonna do the hyenas. Oh boy. Looks like we're gonna have some difficulties here, guys. So I think I'm just gonna quick trade you. Can't quick trade these guys because unfortunately they are babies. So I think what I might do is I might place the mandrills out here, I think, and I will raise up the level so we can keep the mandrills in the zoo. And then I will work on getting some more habitats. I'll try to find some space around here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll try to find some space somewhere. And then we will continue on from there, basically, because all we have left to do is just get the 14 habitat species, and then we will be good with the silver, and we'll be moving into our gold. So I'm just going to continue off screen. Just going to continue doing what I have been doing. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope these episodes don't seem like really boring. But Planet Zoo is like a really, to me, it's just a sit down game, and you just sit down and you play it. And that's what I'm doing. So what you're seeing is kind of just me sitting around playing the game, and hopefully it's not too boring for you. But that's really what I like to do when in my off time, is just sit around and play video games. So I thought, why not go ahead and record it for you guys. But that's gonna do it for me. So next episode we will come back in and start working on our gold. Hopefully I'll be able to get through with the silver. But for now I'm gonna end it off here and quit rambling on. So I will see you guys next time.